down! We'll keep him busy!
Knox, over here! Quickly, before he strikes again!
Here it comes! I got your back!
Here you go. Let's go!
Hello and welcome back to GamingBolt, and today we're going to be looking at the technical and graphical side of Final Fantasy XV Windows Edition, which is finally available. It brings along with it the ability to play in 4K resolution at up to 120 frames per second, which is definitely enticing. Final Fantasy XV on the consoles has been a rather mixed case of technical performance. Last year we analyzed both the PS4 Pro and Xbox One X versions and found the differences between them to be rather minuscule. Just to recap, the Xbox One X version ran at 3200 by 1800 resolution without any sort of checkerboard rendering, whereas the PS4 Pro build managed to achieve 3360 by 1890 through checkerboarding. It was a rather strange case wherein, despite having more powerful hardware, Square Enix couldn't quite utilize the power of the Xbox One X. With the PC version now available, we decided to give the game a test run. Interestingly, Square Enix have provided separate specs for 4K gameplay, which requires an Intel Core i7 7700 or an AMD Ryzen 5 1600X, a GeForce GTX 1080 Ti, and 16 GB of memory. Our test build includes an NVIDIA GTX 1080 Ti, 16 GB of GDDR4 memory, and a Ryzen 7 1700 CPU, which surpasses the 4K requirement. The game features a rather extensive set of graphical parameters, which includes the likes of LOD, shadow quality, ambient occlusion, and filtering. The game also supports NVIDIA GameWorks, which includes options for Hairworks, Shadowworks, among others. As expected, the game looks rather sharp compared to its console counterparts. Character models, hair effects, draw distances, all of these look better on the PC port. The fur effects on monsters look amazing, thanks to NVIDIA Hairworks, and this is perhaps the biggest point of difference between the PC and console versions. But for some reason or the other, this upgrade in visuals is not consistent across the areas we tested. Not only did we witness frame rate drops, we also experienced a rather strange blurring issue for distant objects. Final Fantasy XV on consoles never really did have great image quality, but it's surprising to see the image quality suffer in some areas of the PC version as well. This is especially prevalent when you're driving your car, where the blurring effect is clearly visible, along with what looks like a buggy implementation of 16 times anisotropic filtering. This is quite disappointing, as the game should basically have no issues on this kind of hardware. However, from a console versus PC point of view, the difference is quite clear. PC trumps both the PS4 Pro and Xbox One X versions by huge margins in terms of several graphical parameters. There are a lot of things here that simply don't exist on consoles, and for anyone who has a beefy PC, Final Fantasy XV is something you need to keep an eye out for. Hopefully, Square Enix will release a patch or two to address the blurry image and performance issues, as it could definitely impact the experience for some players.
Have you ever heard? The best offense is a good defense. Wait a sec.
What? Scared, big guy?
You ought to be too. Thing's vicious.
You sure? Looks tame to me.
Yeah. Look out!
Yeah!
Show those balls!
Nice one.
It's not over yet!
Ready for round two?